Hi, everyone, and welcome to IDT 609. My name is Dr. Allen, and I'm very happy to be your instructor for this course. I shared a little bit about my experience and background here. You can review my bio, which shows up on the page below. But I wanted to take some time to provide you some details about our class layout and what you can expect. Now, in this class, we are going to be running an alpha test on your MSIDT project, your prototype, your training intervention. This is the training that you created in IDT 608. This should be up and mostly running. It should be functional at this point. So we're going to run an alpha test. That's what you're going to plan for. You're going to run the alpha test and you're going to analyze the results that you get. So, in a real world setting, your alpha test happens when you're mostly finished with the development of your training, and it happens internally. So, this is typically going to be your subject matter experts, your fellow instructional designers, anyone with a vested interest. You might ask them to take a look at the training that you've developed so far and provide you some feedback that you can utilize as you continue to finalize the development work and bring your training to its final state, or almost final state. Now, in this program, your fellow classmates are going to serve as your alpha testers. So when we get to week 4, I'll talk about that, but that's where the alpha testing is actually going to happen. You're going to identify 2 other classmates' trainings that you would like to serve as an alpha tester for, and you're going to have some classmates that are going to serve as alpha testers for your training. So weeks 1 through 3 are all about planning for this process, identifying your methods, recruiting participants, so on and so forth. And one of the things that I wanted to point out in this class is that the discussion forums and your individual assignments are very much interrelated. So I wanted to give everyone a heads up that as you approach the classwork, especially those discussion questions, because we tend to tackle those first in the week, make sure that you're referencing the individual assignment as well, because there's going to be a heavy connection between those. Now, as I mentioned, in week 4, you're actually going to provide your classmates with the link to access your training so that they can move through it as if they were one of your learners. You're also going to be providing them with whatever data collection instrument that you've created and instructions as how they're going to navigate through this training and provide you this feedback. Then in week 5, you'll be delivering your analysis. And in week 6, we'll be reflecting on the process so that you can identify what you've learned, what you would do differently next time, and really thinking about applying this in a real world setting. So for your introduction, I'm looking for you to identify the problem that you chose to select, why it's important, who your audience is, and then also the learning outcomes that you've set and the delivery method for your training. Is it intended to be instructor-led? Is it an online self-paced course? And then with this, you're going to create a 3 to 5 minute presentation that either has a transcript or closed captioning. And if you upload to YouTube, it does allow you to insert a closed captioning. And you're going to include at least one article summary as indicated and reply to 2 of your classmates. Just a quick hello, a friendly welcome into the class is all that's needed there. So welcome to the class, everyone. I'm excited to get started, and I hope you are too.